In today's video, we are talking about the addiction of starting over. I am absolutely addicted to starting over. I've started my health journey so many times. I've restarted my productivity journey so many times. And it's really like I've made a few observations and I've realized I've been scamming myself by constantly trying to start over. So I'm going to share that with you. And we are going to dream, plan, and learn together, honeys.
I feel good.
Hello my YouTube family and welcome back to my channel. What's up, honeys? You guys are looking good. I know it's been a hot minute and I haven't shot a video in 2 weeks. I'm sorry. All I can say is Corona is real, guys. It is not a joke. Anyway, hi there. How are you? If you are new here, my name is Nompi and this is the Show Up with Nompi, where we are learning how to practice self-love by showing up for ourselves, honeys. Okay, if you are like me and you're tired of being controlled by procrastination, fear, and self-doubt, then honey, you have found your tribe. Sit down and grab a seat. Every week I come to you and I show up for an area of my life and I share tips, tricks, and tools along the journey. Okay, so I've already told you what my topic for today is and what I'm showing up. I'm kind of showing up for my business, I'll say so, because I discovered this video was inspired by my last video, which was talking around my business, and I was about to delete my old business account, my Instagram account, and start afresh. And it just clicked in me that why are you starting afresh again? What's going to be different? And that is basically how I circled into this video. So I'm gonna just share with you things that I have learned around starting afresh, or the observations that I have made, and I'm like, damn, I've been scamming myself. It's a scam. Starting over is a scam sometimes. Okay, so I'm gonna get right into it, and these are the 4 things that I have learned about starting over. So one of the things that I have discovered is that starting afresh always makes you a beginner, meaning you have a built-in excuse when things don't turn out right, or you feel like you're not achieving as much as you should be achieving, because you're like, I'm just starting, I'm a beginner, I'm learning, and all of these things. So you start feeling like a beginner, and sometimes I felt like I got addicted to that being a beginner, because it gave me an excuse when things were not going well. Instead of facing why things were not going well and dealing with those things and improving, I would rather excuse them away and say I am just starting, or I'm a beginner, and that was very toxic. The second thing that I realized was that I was afraid of facing my failures, so it was easier to just erase them. And well, I would fool myself into thinking that I'm erasing my failures, but instead of facing those failures and dealing with it, I would just kind of like erase them from my memory, erase them from my thoughts. And this kind of feeds into this thing of wanting to be perfect and having a limiting belief. So I ultimately believe I'm either great at it or I'm not. So when I'm doing something and I wasn't amazing and perfect at it, there was a problem. So I would rather erase that experience and forget it happened and start over. New leaf, new me, fresh me. I don't have to think about what happened in the past. Now, another thing that I kind of had a light bulb moment with this, and it was like, damn, this one hit me hard. I was like, I was not ready for this one. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. I realized that when I started afresh, I have this underlying hope that now all the skills that I need to succeed will magically be bestowed upon me. Like instead of actually focusing on working on these things that I need to acquire to be a better person or to succeed better at my goals, a clean slate gave me this feeling that now it's a new me. Now, all of a sudden, by starting over, I have self-discipline. I will not have the chocolate. But, it's a scam. It's a lie, because I had the chocolate. And then when I had the chocolate, I was like, okay, I messed up and I'm going to start all over again. And I started all over again. And I got into this vicious cycle. Instead of sitting down and dealing with, okay, so what skills do I need to acquire and what do I need to learn for me to actually improve and get better at myself, I would go, okay, I'm starting all over, and me starting all over means I'm now self-disciplined. I'm now a better planner. I'm now gonna wake up in the morning, go to the gym. I'm gonna eat right. I'm gonna do my work on time. I'm gonna submit everything on time. So instead of saying I'm gonna work on being this person and accepting my past, I would reject it and go, I am now X, Y, and Z immediately. So that is like very toxic, because you need to improve. If this is a process, it's not just okay, I got it today, I wake up and magically I have all the skills I need to succeed. Girl, you're gonna get into the cycle. And I was like in it. I was like going all the time. So another one that I noticed, and this is very dangerous, right, was that one thing that I did just when I was about to start over. So let's say I decide tomorrow it's a new me, it's a new Mpumi. She is fresh and she is amazing. I would go, okay, since this is a new me tomorrow, I'm going to do all the bad things today. I'm going to binge on all the bad things, meaning I am not going to do anything because this is my last chance to chill, This is my last chance to eat whatever I want. This is my last chance not to do my work and watch a movie. And that was very toxic, because that gave me an immediate high. And once that gave me an immediate high, it was even harder of a hurdle for me to get over and actually do the things I planned on doing tomorrow or whatever that was. Why did I do that? I don't know. But anyway, that kind of gave me this immediate high of, like instant gratification. And I was like, oh, do I really want to start? But I would be like, okay, no, I am starting tomorrow. I'm fresh. And we know how that ended. It ended in me doing this video and trying to delete my account again. Like, damn. I think I realized that the truth is I never really forgave myself, and that's the crux of it, right? My new beginnings, I was still holding on to baggage from my past that I was trying to just bury and not deal with. So I know a lot of you will be like, but every time you start afresh, you forgive yourself. But really think about it. Are you really forgiving yourself? Because the truth is, I never forgave myself. I simply tried to erase my past mistakes. But I really didn't, because at the end of the day, they will come back to haunt me constantly. And, they would always haunt me, because every time I started afresh and I started over, my new beginning was tainted. My new fresh start was tainted. And every time I started over, my self-worth, or I would say my belief in myself to succeed, faded and faded and faded, because I didn't deal with the issues. I didn't deal with the failures. I buried them away. And I just was trying to start over, but not really, if that makes sense. I was not really starting over, but faking a fresh new me. And yeah, so those are the 4 things or 5 things that I have discovered. And you guys are probably asking me, girl, don't just bring me problems. What if you are dealing with this thing? How do I approach it instead? What to do instead? I think the key lies in 2 things, right? The first thing is learn to pivot. Learn to pivot, okay? This is a lesson I'm teaching myself now. I'm pivoting. So I am not refreshing or restarting or closing out my failures or hiding my failures. I am owning my failures and learning to pivot and see what other direction I can take. So my life is not a single path, but it's branches and branches where I'm now discovering to actually see how do I get better and how do I improve. I'm realizing that improvement is a process. It's not a destination, if you get what I'm saying. So yeah, learn to pivot is the first thing. And the second thing would be developing a growth mindset. So a growth mindset is pretty much someone who believes in that they can always improve. They believe that the failures are not crippling. So your failures don't define you, but they help you see what you need to work on. So your failures are your not yets and not your this is who you are. So actually my next video I am going to be talking about the growth mindset, and check that out. I will be talking around the growth mindset and what it is, and I will also be talking about the opposite of it, which is the limiting mindset. Okay guys, that is it, honeys. Thank you so much for tuning into my video. Tell me down in the comments which one do you resonate more with. Do you resonate more with the fact that new beginnings give you a high, or you resonate with the fact that new beginnings help you erase your mistakes, or new beginnings trick you into believing that you kind of are now having all the skills? Tell me down in the comments below which one you actually resonate with, and we can engage. So honeys, thank you so much for watching my video. If you enjoyed it, if you loved it, leave me a like and subscribe, but more importantly, share with your sisters. Okay, don't be stingy now. We all want to learn, we all want to dream, plan and grow. So honeys, share with your sisters and let us dream, plan and do together, honeys. I will see you next week and have a good one. Bye.